All right, everyone, here's what we're gonna do. Today we're gonna shave with this guy. So I bought this razor on Aliexpress. Cost me $1.89, and we're gonna see what the quality is, have a look at it, see what it's like to shave with a very inexpensive double-edged razor. I've been shaving with a double edge for about a decade now, and yeah, this is definitely the road I've not gone down, is the inexpensive razor. So first thing we'll do is unbox it, do a quick shave with it. Then after that, I'll give my review, how I feel about having a shave with this razor. So let's get now taking it out of the box. This is the blister pack it came in, the YingJili. On the back here we have instructions on how to use it. As you notice, it doesn't have the posts inside of it. That was a little different. It has like tabs on the edges here, just out here on the edges, that hold the blade in place. I don't know how well it's gonna do with that. As you can see here, pretty aggressive razor. One side seems to they look pretty even. This is metal. I thought it was actually going to be plastic, just because the handle is plastic. I was afraid this was maybe shiny silver plastic or something like that. But it is actually metal, but it's like sheet metal punched out. That's the quality of this razor, right? So we'll give it a shave and let you know what I think. So overall, I gotta admit, this was actually a bit of a better shave than I thought it was gonna be. That being said, it's not as good as if I spent a little extra money on a good razor. So like example would be the current razor I'm using right now is a classic Gillette Black Beauty from 1968. That's a great razor. It's got the adjustability to be able to, I can adjust it and allow it to, for aggressiveness, and it's got a lot of weight. I would actually say the number one thing I didn't like about this razor is the weight. The fact that it has this plastic handle, and also the fact that this is made out of sheet metal. It's not very heavy. My first pass, I actually did have to do 2 passes with it. I generally have a very coarse beard. This was 3 days worth of growth, and yeah, the first pass on this was a little rough. But then, once it kind of got going, it wasn't a bad shave. It's not as close as I would get with my normal blade, but if I was in a bind and I saw this for $1.89, or I had a choice between this or a pack of those Bic razors with a single blade in them that was also disposable, I'd go with this all day. Obviously, I did use a better blade in it than it came with. The blade it came with was of really poor quality. I could rub my finger right across it and it wouldn't even cut me. So that it was not what I went with. I actually did use a feather blade in this. Those are still pretty inexpensive, but for the most part, this wasn't that bad of a shave considering what I thought was gonna happen to my face if I ran this across it. So that's pretty much what I would have to say as far as a review goes. Would I use this as my razor every day? No. Would I use this if I was in a bind? Sure. It would actually be a better blade than you would get from a plastic Bic. So surprisingly not that bad of a shave. So if you're looking for a very inexpensive way to get into wet shaving, to just try it out, I wouldn't go with this as well. you know, I've been wet shaving for a very, very long time. Understand how to make a good lather. I understand how to make sure my face is properly lubricated, angles, that kind of stuff. I would still recommend, if you're looking for your first blade, don't go the cheap road. I would at least buy a decent quality blade, razor, and decent quality blades. Figure out what blades are the right ones for you, because that's what you're gonna need. Other than that, not bad. So thanks for watching.